Okay. Sponsors.
For the black people.
Yeah. Hey y'all, it's Miss Moss the Boss of MissMosstheBossTv, and today it is Movie Mondays with Miss Moss the Boss and friends, aka Louis Trine. He will probably be a constant guest here on the show, but we will have other people joining us even on today's first episode. So you already know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure your post notifications on and you're following us on all social media so that you're always on the up and up of what we got going on. And in this case, when it comes to the movies and film and maybe TV one day, because sometimes I get into the series.
For sure.
Before we get into actually reviewing movies and things of that nature, I thought it would be nice to kind of like introduce ourselves, and for specifically, I guess for me, introduce myself in a different light than what y'all used to. I mean, if you an OG subscriber, then you already know what's tea, but it's always nice to catch people up. But I'm gonna let Louis try. I'm gonna try my hardest not to call him by his government. Okay?
Please don't.
Very hard to not call him by his government. And yeah, so give him a little, tell him who you are.
Yeah, I'm Louis Trine. I am a filmmaker, cartoonist, writer, literary scholar, library assistant from Philly.
Does it all.
And yeah, just doing the damn thing. Hanging out with my good friend Reed. We do productions together.
Yes.
Obviously, some of them probably know.
Yeah, so like he said,
we're also good friends.
We are good friends. And we know each other through film. I auditioned for... Is that his real name? You wasn't supposed to do that.
Oh, shit. I guess you could say audition is crazy.
Sorry, my bad, but I didn't audition for Louis Trine.
No. I gave you the role. I just hit you up. You were...
He likes to recruit strangers.
I do. I tend to recruit strangers. Yeah, I see things in people that I believe in, and you were friends with Kiera. I was working with Kiera Noko.
Kiera was in one of the vlogs, birthday vlog last year, if you ain't see it.
She was in our
I'll put it in the link below. Yeah, so then I just came to the crib to shoot for Cupid, and it was history ever since. So that basically allows me to come into what I do. Well, we know that I do a little bit of everything. We know I dance. We know I act, as we can see. But now I'm trying to get back into actually shooting film type things, and I've been writing and rewriting. So in doing all of this, because let's get to why we here. Clearly you can tell we probably love movies and been loving movies. I mean, started off wanting to be an actress. I don't know about him and where he, actually fell in love with it or whatever. But I'm a performer, baby, and I love story, and I love the camera. So that's how I got here.
Toy Story is how I got here.
Love that too.
I saw Toy Story when I was real little. I just wanted to make a movie like it, like just entertaining and funny. And then I just got a movie. But my grandma was doing theater, so it kind of was like easy. Just slide.
I was really just into like TV a lot. Like I watched a lot of TV, watched a lot of movies and things like that. And then I was like, I would read certain books, but I would rewrite the book to match my own storyline.
That's crazy.
Or like stuff that I wanted storylines with me and my cousins. Like I did a lot of that in like for Mary Kate and Ashley books. Oh my gosh, the way I rewrote them.
I remember those.
To match me and my black cousin. I was like, we don't gotta be twins, but you know, in the black culture, you got a cousin just a year. We twin cousins. We sisters.
Yeah, I got
like two girls. So, all right, y'all. So let's get right into our first movie, which will be Miller's Girl. But I'm not going to give the synopsis and everything. I'm going to make sure that my guest feels included, even though she only coming to give one appearance on camera. She's important for the whole set. So our girl Kamira is going to read off today's synopsis, starring players and all of that. Kamira.
Period. Y'all don't see me yet, but you will. Okay. Miller's Girl. A creative writing assignment yields complex results between a teacher and his talented student. In this movie, starring Jenna Ortega, Martin Freeman, and Bashir Salahuddin.
Something like that. If we mess it up, just comment below. We sorry.
Well, Miller's Girl, I was glad that you suggested this because I had seen it, like, the trailer, and I seen it, like, out there, and I was like, I'll watch it eventually, but this gave me like, you know, a reason to watch it. Produced by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg, who gave us Superbad and Pineapple Express and all this stuff. Which is kind of surprised that they kind of like, it's like a mellow type of genre for them.
I can still see where it's kind of comedic. I think Bashir is your...
Yeah, he's all over that comedic like world and everything. For those who don't know, he made Southside, which is a great show.
Great, HBO, go check it out.
Definitely.
It's rewatchable.
Definitely. But yeah, so Miller's Girl is interesting. I feel like it was good. I feel like it was like overall was good. Jen Ortega is like amazing. I think she's like one of those young bulls that's coming up right now that's just like really doing a great job. Her and Ariana Greenblatt, they actually both started out on the show Stuck in the Middle on Disney Channel. And Jen Ortega is like really good. She's a really good actress. When I seen her in Stuck in the Middle, I was like, young bull got some, you know what I'm saying? I see a lot in her. Like she could do a lot great in the future.
Yeah.
But
and I think she kind of made her, I think at this point with like Wednesday and stuff, she kind of has made her her like debut in a sense.
Right. And I was gonna say she's probably like the new Scream Queen if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean I watched X a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I still gotta watch that.
Which was interesting.
Scream.
Her Scream was great though.
What I noticed that is obviously when you open up to the movie, it's set in the South, set in Georgia, I believe, somewhere in the South. As the movie went on, what I noticed was everybody in the movie that I've seen before in movies that have Martin Freeman, right? He's English, so for him to speak, obviously he speaks American, a bunch of stuff, but he was actually specifically Southern American. He did a accent. Jenna Ortega kind of bounced around accent. So some of them did bounce around with it. Bashir didn't. Bashir just kept like his normal, like how he always is in comedy stuff. But everybody else was like, it was weird because they were going like up and down in it. Like they would go in and out. They would go from American, regular American to South
to Southern accent.
Southern accent.
Okay, so yeah, so you noticed that it was supposed to be it's in the South in a Southern accent. So I guess for me, I would say that in my first like coming into it. So one thing I really don't do when I quiet on the set. Okay. So one thing I like to do when
A few moments later.
But I usually don't read synopsis before I watch the movie. I just get into it and see how it's gonna make me feel, figure out if I can figure out the story. I like to do that because, I don't know, I think it's a good way for me to assess if it's really doing what they claim it wanted to do. So I will first give the good credit that it is great cinematography going on here in this film. I think I love the coloring, I love the setup, the mystery. Like it's supposed to be like a mystery in a sense.
An erotic thriller.
Erotic thriller. To me, I think the actors did wonderful. My critique is more for the story itself because I'm on Letterboxd. If you're not on Letterboxd, get on Letterboxd. We definitely get on Letterboxd and do reviews. I definitely will follow you if you really into it. And yeah, Letterboxd, if you're watching, eventually one day, hit us up.
Yeah, can we get that sponsored?
Sponsor. I felt like in watching the movie the whole time, it was like, I was kind of confused of the time period and realisticness of the story. So I get that it's supposed to be mysterious, and at first when I first started watching it, I thought they were trying to do a play on what she wrote versus what was reality. Right. And I know like in a lot of movies they do that with stuff. Yeah. And I think as it went on, I wasn't really sure, and then I thought that it was exactly what it's supposed to be, right? A writing assignment, go array. If you ain't watched it already, spoiler alert, okay? But these students, this one student and the other student basically were, it seemed like at first and a lot of times they were the only students. Like,
can I say something real quick about the other girl, like her friend, Jenna Ortega's friend? I was surprised to see her act that way because I've seen her in a couple of other stuff before that and she was really nerdy and quiet. So when she was acting like kind of like loose and like more exuberant, I was like, oh. Yeah, I still like it. They gave her that opportunity.
And I like that she still, I don't know, she still seems smart. It didn't give up like dumb.
No.
Dumb whatever.
Because she was smart with some of those kind of like those weird intimate scenes with Jenna Ortega. Yeah. I don't want to get too much into it.
Yeah.
But,
and her ending and how she, in the end, when she kind of tries to talk to her about the repercussions, I felt like that was the most realistic part of this. Because a lot of this movie, again, like, if a student talking to a teacher, let alone two students talking to two teachers,
yeah.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
But cinematography, phenomenal. I feel like it had a lot of potential. And outside of that, like, it was a good, like, it's cute, it's nice to watch.
You feel the intensity of
like, there was
their,
more,
like, love connection, whatever the fuck it is.
Like, to me, is it a love connection? Because that's the thing. Part of me, low-key, at a point, was getting irritated because I felt like Martin's character was giving me, like, potentially that he wasn't really, like, into her.
It's just lust. It was lust.
But then, if I had to rate it between 5 stars.
5, yeah.
I don't know what I gave it on Letterboxd, but I guess 3.5.
Yeah, I'm agree with the 3.5 because I felt like the ending was rushed.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, y'all. So let's get into the next movie. The next movie, we will go into the Oscars because the last movies we'll bring Kamira, say the best for last, have all of us on it. We'll bring Kamira in to do that last new release that just came out. I ain't gonna hold y'all. It was a lot of we didn't even
Oppenheimer going sweet.
Why didn't we even pick one of the big ones that was like non-black?
Cause I wasn't doing that. I wasn't picking it, is what I'm saying. I would have did it, but
why wouldn't you?
I'm for the black people.
Yeah, I mean, cheers to that. That's what I'm about to say. This is the black pod. It's not only black reviews, but
I like
they come first.
I like Oppenheimer.
We will say that. Okay, I can tell you.
I like Barbie.
Okay.
I fuck with Barbie.
So at my job, we had, I'll ask Aunt this. What? We had basically in best picture film type situation. Who would you want it to win?
American Fiction.
Okay, we the same person. I chose American Fiction too, people. I was like American Fiction.
I didn't think that American Fiction was going to get nominated.
Me either.
Nothing, bro.
I was glad.
For nothing.
First of all, Jeffrey Ben. First of all, we're not going to be talking about it.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. We going to get to there. Clearly, we like that one. Yeah. Nonetheless, we know the Oscars like our Super Bowl people. And Oppenheimer, for me, I would say, I tried to watch it. I struggled. I don't think
it's better if you go to the movies and see.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I think it was beautiful cinematically. Okay.
The sound though.
That too.
Sound.
But
that's what drives the movie.
Reedy is a story girl.
Reedy is a story girl.
Okay. That's what drives a movie.
Were you bored?
The goddamn story.
Were you bored?
I wouldn't say I don't want to say I'm bored because that feels insensitive to me. Given that this is really about the guy who made the bomb that did Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, but no, not Pearl Harbor, man. No. Pearl Harbor, they bombed us. He made the bomb that killed Hiroshima.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we not rooting for J. Oppenheimer, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Robert J. Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
I just knew somebody got killed, and at the end of the day, as a black woman, I'm always like, who getting killed and did they really deserve it?
Right, they didn't. They killed all those innocent people and then they cheered out in the streets. When I saw that, I was like, because I'm watching the movie, I'm like, oh, this song is good. Then when they got to that part, I was like, damn, I want to say fuck this movie.
It sounds like Killers. I didn't watch Killers of Flower Moon because actually I'm going to be sad about the fact that y'all out here messing with the Native Americans.
Plus, that's about the beginning of the FBI. I don't think I would want to watch the origin of the FBI.
Okay.
Be glorified.
I hope that you don't think you play me like I'm dumb, cause I just bossed up, nigga, bossed up.
Come on, Dad, let's go. I've been holding it since they put the dome over the town.